Coming to you live from Southern California, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And pitching here today, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Gone! The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And the Halos jump out in front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Here's Trout.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 1-0. Just missed.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Foul ball there. That one way outside. 3-1. Just underway. Crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. We'll see another payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the K. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
Foul ball. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2. Ball 1. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
Digging in, Oswald Peraza. Swing and a ground ball. He gets there with the slide, and that's a great play for the out. Angels get one with a solo homer. It's an early 1-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Starting on the mound in this one, Jack Kahanowitz. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
That just misses. Ball one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Batting second.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So digging in, Andy Pajas. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Here comes the 0-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Swings through it for the K. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. This team collectively, Chris, the bat-to-ball skills are outstanding. They lead the league in total hits coming in.
Yeah, Boog, I wouldn't want to be a pitcher who's got to face this lineup. I mean, every spot in the order, dangerous. Really professional hitters that walk to the dish. I mean, they just don't give away at bats. Ton of contact. These fielders behind this pitcher, they better be on their toes because the ball is going to be in play a whole lot.
Yeah, when the ball is in play, at least from an offensive perspective, eventually something good can happen. On a line and makes the grab. That's out number 2.
Batting fourth, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Betts. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. Rojas, the runner at first with 2 gone. There's a line drive to left field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. On to the 2nd now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Angels 1 and the Dodgers nothing. New inning getting started. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel. Check swing called strike. And the count even 1-1. That clips the corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. This to third, Muncy. Long throw to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Right fielder, Joe Adele.
Check swing called strike. That's strike one. And that is out of play.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
What a stop. Nicely done for the out.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Nick Madrigal.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Nick Madrigal. He's been a great free agent sign. And first offering is fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Looked like it was a little bit up. Line drive to short and caught. Angels strand one, but they're on top 1-0. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it. 2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
Swinging a foul straight back. That one ripped left field. And this one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And the bottom of the second starts with a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Right through there for a strike. one is absolutely belted. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Alex Call now at the plate. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Now he breaks his back. Peraza takes it in for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Batting 8, catcher Dalton Rushing.
On the inside corner for a strike. Man on second, 2 down. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. This one in the air center field. And that is the inning. One left for LA, still behind by a count of 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
That's a ball.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Pitch misses, and now 3-0. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Challenge from behind the dish here.
Shortstop Zach Neto.
And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Ground ball up the middle. And that chance handled. On to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance. Had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
That one a little bit high. Ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. In the air, right field, call. Settles under this one. 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, center fielder Mike Trout.
Here's Mike Trout. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. That one in there to Mike Trout. Trout wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. This ball's chopped on the ground. And that one handled in plenty of time to first. Angels retired 1-2-3. It's the Angels 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here in L.A., set for the bottom of the third, Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers. On the ground. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Up next for the Dodgers, designated hitter Miguel Rojas.
Ball one low. Freeland on at first, nobody out. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. Trout hustles it back in. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Paz swings through it for strike one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. The 0-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And that is a big first out.
Well, he just went right after him there. No messing around with the off-speed stuff. Here's my fastball. If you can hit it, go for it. 3 fastballs. See you later. Definitely builds your confidence out on the mound.
First offering way inside. Almost got him. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the last half of the third. That clips the corner.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. The throw to third. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
That's a tough spot for the catcher, Bird. No chance of stopping the outside pitch, and now the runner moves up. Those moments can be really frustrating.
A sliding stop. The feed for one. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential tying run.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
As we go to the top of the fourth. So in now for the Angels, Wade Meckler.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made. Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And he makes the catch. One away.
Up next for the Angels, second baseman Oswald Peraza.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
In the dirt, and that's ball one. Up the middle. Nice grab. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
Up next for the Angels, first baseman Nolan.
And at first, Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0. Left field. Ward on the run towards the line. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from first.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder Joe Adele.
Yeah, that's fouled off. In the air, right field. Call. In position. And that'll do it. One hit, one left. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Angels 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Bottom of the fourth. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Into second base, the tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Man at second. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder, Ryan Ward.
Now, Ryan Ward struck out swinging his first time. Checks his swing, now an appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. Yo one. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Look out! And it hit him.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder, Alex.
Right through there for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
That's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Now a great opportunity to at least tie up this game with something like a sac fly or an error in the infield, but another hit to the outfield could absolutely end it.
Next to hit, Dalton Rushing. Golden opportunity right here. And the slider just misses.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And the 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike two. Outside with a breaking ball. Bases loaded, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Out towards right center field. Adele gets under it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. To the plate. Can't hang on. He's safe. We're tied at one.
What a time to miss the cutoff, Boog. If he puts that throw on the money, they've got a chance to get that runner at home. Instead, a critical run scores. That could swing this game.
No, that's a ball.
Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Ball to strike. The pitch. And fouled off. Two on, two outs. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third. Head first slide, and he's safe. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
First and second, two outs. Miguel Rojas digs in now. This one in the air right field. And that ends the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Angels 1. We go to the top of the fifth. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Nick Madrigal.
You know, these Angels need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike two. Checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. Didn't go. Payoff pitch. In the air, left field, down the line, and it lands foul. So we reset, and we'll do it again. We'll see another payoff pitch. Sets him down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
No! The Dodgers leading by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. In the air, left side. And there's two down.
Up next for the Angels, catcher Logan O'Hoppe.
Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Grounded out his first time up. Tap foul at the plate. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Stays alive.
That's the ball.
Good job to fight that one off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Whoa.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I don't know how this at-bat will end, but I'll be sad when it does. So much fun watching this thing go back and forth.
Struck him out looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back here at Chavez Ravine, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes.
Andy Pajes.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
High fly ball down the left field line. Carrying well. See you later. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-1.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
The 1-0. Fastball for a strike. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Mookie digs in here. Foul ball there.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
1 on, nobody out, a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Bat's hanging in there. He's a tough at bat. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that's a strikeout looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jack Kahanowitz is done, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Righty
Angels,
reliever out of the pen, Kirby Yates.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. And on the mound, they can't be feeling too comfortable either. With the way these batters are hitting the baseball, it makes it harder to come into the strike zone for fear of getting hit hard.
Next offering is foul back. And that's downstairs. And a count 2-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
At the plate, Ryan Ward. Breaking ball through there for a strike. One out. Runners at first and second. Pitch kicks away. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Swing and a foul out of play. Two on, one out. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. 2 on, 2 outs. Here's a 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Zach Neto getting ready to hit.
Shortstop, Zach Neto.
Yamamoto back to work. Fouled off. He was late.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
In there at the knees. No balls, 2 strikes. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Fastball for a strike at 95. The Angels with the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. Man at second. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Wade Meckler, the next to hit for the Angels. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. That clips the corner. Meckler wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Neto, the runner at second with 1 away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease this.
Oh, he misses it. It drops. Coming home. And now they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That's in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
And downstairs. That just misses ball 3.
That's a really good take.
And a payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the K.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Blake Trinan.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
And next for L.A., Nolan Schanuel. Man on second, 2 down. That one finds the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Swinging, it's a strikeout. They limit the damage here. Angels get 1 on this double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here at Dodger Stadium, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
And they've really been peppering left field, as you can see from the graphic right here. Might be time for the defense to slide a bit towards that side. Come on, Dalton.
The 0-1. Late on that fastball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. He's got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Alex Freeland will hit next. Freeland not having as much success with the bat here at home as you see the splits. The 1-0. Inside, just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
For the Dodgers, designated
Manager
hitter,
out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Kirby Yates done for the afternoon, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
So they
Angels,
turn things
number
over to the
63,
righty, Chase Silseth.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
And that
No,
misses.
that's a ball.
And it's 1-0. Fouled off left side. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Fights it off. He'll see another. Off the mark there. And the count's even at 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. Dodgers down in order. But they're up 3-2. We go to the top of the 7th. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell. This one in the air, right field. Call. Long run on his horse. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
The Halos with the go-ahead run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. And there's a strike.
That's the ball.
That's a strike. Up and in, and a full count now.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And he walked him. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Donovan Walton, the next to hit for the Angels. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Late swing, foul to the left. Oh, 2 now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
Up next for the Angels, catcher Logan O'Hoppe.
Swings through that. And this one squirts away from the catcher. No advance, though. So the tying run at second. Good job to fight that one off.
That's the ball.
That missed by a lot. And the count is even, 2-2. Runner at second, 2 down. That one misses, and it's 3-2. Zach Neto in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man at second. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Man on second, 2 down. And that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and this game is tied in the 7th.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Blake Trinan gives way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the Dodgers,
Alex Vesia gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Go-ahead run on base. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. He's already homered in this game. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one misses. Ball 3. Mike Trout would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. O'Hoppe off of first with 2 away. Right through there for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Muncy whips it across, and that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Back here in L.A., bottom of the 7th, Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's inside, and that's ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Drew Pomeranz, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Suter also throwing. This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball.
So the call stands. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Out towards right center field. Adele has a beat on it. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot.
Anything but a strikeout here. This at bat could end up defining the game. Deep breaths in the box. Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Fastball is outside.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
That's a little high. Full count now. Max Muncy would be next. Big back with a potentially huge opportunity. The Dodgers with the go-ahead run at third. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And ball 4 to a board.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman, Max Muncy.
A little bit high. Ball 1.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
Clips the corner. Strike 1.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Runners are at the corners. 1 away.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
The 2-1. You're getting a taste right here of what Max Muncy does. Has a really good eye of the strike zone. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And gone. Max Muncy leaves the yard. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 6-3.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Chase Silseth won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Brent Suter.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
One down. And next for L.A., Ryan Ward.
Oh.
Here comes the 0-1. Ball one there.
That's a ball.
Suter, in his 9th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Shonwell takes it to the bag. 2 gone now.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder Alex All.
And takes low for ball 1. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Big 3-run shot for the Dodgers. It's now 6-3. Back here at Chavez Ravine. We're at the top of the 8th. Mike Trout getting ready to hit. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Jonathan Hernandez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Scott getting loose as well. Outside. Ball 2.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th,
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. And they close the gap. It's 6-4.
that swing just injected more drama into this one. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. swing and a miss. One, two now.
Ball two.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Oswald Peraza, 1 for 3. There's the strike.
Ball.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Alex Vesia departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Jonathan Hernandez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Up next for the Angels, first baseman Nolan Shanaway.
That's the ball. Nope. Ball two.
That's
Ball
off the mark. Ball 3. Adele hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat, and they'd love to give him a shot here.
2 down, nobody on. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge. Now batting Joe Adele, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. There's a strike.
That's the ball.
Shadowell off of first with 2 away. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 1 and 2.
That's the ball.
Got him. That's out number 3. Angels do get one, however, on the Mike Trout home run. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Dalton Rushing.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And 1 and 2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Knocks knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swings and misses, and that's the first out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Ball. Outside. Ball.
The wind to kick the 2-0.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And that's in for a strike. And the count now even up. Tapped on the ground softly to short. Neto whips it to first on the run. And it beats him. What a play.
Up next for the Dodgers, designated hitter.
Back to the top of the order. Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Ball. Nope, that's low.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 3. Andy Pajes would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Draws the walk there.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder Andy Pajes.
In the air, left field. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. 9th inning coming up. Dodgers lead this one 6-4. Last chance coming up here for the Angels.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Tanner Scott.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Madrigal, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And that's off the inside edge. And the count now 2-0.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
The 2-2 now. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
That's outside. Ball 1. High fly ball, right field. Call. Under it. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, catcher.
So it's their
Logan
last chance in
O'Hoppe.
this one. Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Check swing called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Scott is just 1 strike away. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.